Welcome to Chapter 2, Lesson 2, Part 1. Solve two-step equations. Recall that in mathematics, properties are statements that are true for any number. Complete the graphic organizer by matching the property of equality with the correct example. Well, addition, let's look here. If you have an added number, let's see. X plus 3, you have to get rid of it with subtraction. Okay, so that would be the subtraction property. If you have subtraction, you get rid of it with addition. So that would be the addition property. If you have multiplication, all right, then to multiply, you multiply by its inverse. So that's multiplication property. And if you have multiplication here, you divide or multiply by its inverse. Okay, so you're divide by 3, so that's the division property. A property in science is a trait of matter that is always true under a given set of conditions. For example, pure water freezes at 0 Celsius. How is the definition of property similar in math and science? Well, they both work for groups which have the same rules. So maybe a property for water has the same rules, so all the water is the same. In science, when you have a group of numbers, then the rules are the same for those group of numbers. Okay, solve two-step equations. So up until now, we've been doing equations that have one step, like x minus 3 equals 9. And you fight subtraction with addition, which leaves you with x. And you add 3, and you have 12, x equals 12. So that's one-step equation. Now we're doing two-step equations. Two-step equations contain two operations. In the equation 2x plus 3 equals 7, x is multiplied by 2 and then is added to solve two-step equations. Undo each operation in reverse order. Now this is so important. Basically, it's like PEMDAS backwards. But when you're solving for an unknown, you go backwards. So you start with addition and subtraction. Then do multiplication and division. So let's look what that means practically. You solve 2x plus 3 equals 7. So they've modeled it. The greens are the x's, so you have 2 x's, and then you have 3. And then you have equals 7. Now, we can't dive into solving these x's because we have these 3's hanging on. So basically, you have to get rid of the 3's, take them away, take them out, and get rid of 3 over here, because we're always fair in algebra, which leaves you with just 4 left. Okay, and when you have 4 and just x's, then it's really easy to see that each x is going to have 2. So x equals 2. Now, without drawing it, here's how you would do it. You have 2x plus 3. Okay, so you fight addition with subtraction. So we're getting rid of the 3 first. 3 minus 3 is 0. 7 minus 3 is 4. Now you have 2x by itself. Okay, so you have 2x equals 4. And here, then we can just do our division. You fight multiplication with division. So this will cross out, leaving you with just x. And 4 divided by 2 is 2. Okay, so here, when you're doing this on your own, right, start with the add 2 and start with the 5, okay? So that's the way you're going to start. So you want to subtract 2 and subtract 2, which is going to leave you with 3x equals, subtract 2, not 20, sorry. Subtract 2, just leave you with 18. And then you can solve by dividing by 3, divide by 3. So x equals and then write your answer here. Okay, over here, you can't get into the 2n yet, so we got to get rid of this 5. So minus the 5. Okay, fight addition with subtraction. Got to be fair on both sides. Now look here, you're already at -1. Okay, if this was 0, you're already down at -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, right? So you're already down to -1, and now you've got a -5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so then you're at -6. Okay, you have to fight multiplication with division, which leaves you 2. Okay, and then you just have to do -6 divided by 2 and find the answer and write it there. Okay, and for our picture, I have a little monkey that I'm going to draw because I was inspired by the monkey on this page. That's his little hairline. Gonna give him some scruffy sort of hair. And cute little monkey eyes. And then he needs like a fat little nose and a smile. But the key to a good monkey is big ears, I think. The big ears. And his little monkey body. Look at the legs. Oh, he's looking a little angrier than I meant. I meant him to be like super cute. But he got a little angry. Maybe he's just like a little mischievous. All right, I'll see you in class.